Have you ever sat there staring at your arm, looking at those blue veins under your skin, and thought, wait, so my blood is actually blue? Does it only turn red when it touches oxygen? If you've ever believed that, congratulations, you've officially joined the worldwide club of people who've been trolled by their own eyes. Don't feel bad, though. It's not just you. Old textbooks, teachers, even whole generations of parents and grandparents fell for the same trick. The myth that human blood is blue inside veins has lived longer than some Hollywood franchises. It sounds so logical, so scientifically fake scientific. You see blue. Your brain concludes, must be blue. Our brains love shortcuts like that. But in reality, this is living proof of the phrase, don't believe everything you see with your eyes, especially when you're looking through nature's Instagram filter, also known as your skin. Let's set the record straight. Human blood is always red. Red from the day you're born until the day you get a nosebleed at school. Red like the donation bag you see rocking back and forth when you give blood, wondering if you just contributed to society's new sports drink. There is no such thing as Blue Smurf edition blood. So, why do veins look blue? Simple, it's an optical illusion. Think of light like a DJ at a nightclub. When light hits your skin, the red wavelengths get absorbed more while the blue ones bounce back. Your eyes receive the blue order, even though underneath the blood is still red. It's like wearing a white shirt under pink neon lights. Suddenly everyone's saying, nice pink shirt. Nope, never change color. Same deal with your veins. So, how did this myth spread? Partly thanks to school textbooks. To make diagrams easier, artists colored arteries red and veins blue. Kids stared at those drawings for 12 years straight and auto-saved into their brains. Oh, must mean vein blood is blue. Who knew it was just artistic color coding? It's like watching cartoons and thinking people actually snore with a zzz in real life. History didn't help either. A couple of doctors way back described venous blood as darker, less red. And the public basically translated that into, well, then it must be blue. Boom, myth reinforced. Now, let's imagine for a second if blood was actually blue. You get a nosebleed in front of your crush, and suddenly you look like an alien extra from Avengers. Vampires on TikTok would need a whole new aesthetic, because sipping bright blue blood looks more like drinking a bubble tea than being scary. And Marvel wouldn't have Captain America, they'd probably go with Captain Blood, or maybe Captain Smurf. Sounds ridiculous, right? Yet people believed this for almost a century. It's like other myths. Humans only use 10% of their brains if that were true. How the heck do you still remember your ex's Wi-Fi password? Or Wi-Fi cooks your brain like a microwave? If that worked, every gamer in an internet cafe would have turned into popcorn by now. Science is crystal clear oxygen-rich blood, sex-scot bright red. Oxygen-poor blood, dark red, two shades on the same palette, but never ever blue. You can check for yourself by donating blood, or if you're brave, watching a surgery video on YouTube. Trust me, no surgeon has ever pulled out a glowing blue fountain of blood. So, why does this myth stick around? Because it's the perfect combo. Sounds logical, easy to picture, and repeated over and over. Once your brain saves a wrong fact that's simple and visual, it's tough to overwrite it. Like, how as a kid you believe Santa Claus came down the chimney? Then you grew up in a 20th floor apartment building with 0 chimneys and realized you'd been scammed since birth. In short, human blood is never blue. Your eyes and your textbooks just trolled you. But here's the bigger question. If one fake fact like this can survive for so long, how many other truths out there are actually just well-polished lies waiting to be debunked? I'll leave you with that thought, because who knows, maybe the next myth you've been believing your whole life is even crazier than this whole blue blood saga.